The Information Center on the application portal of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration reveals that applications for passport booklets will now attract revised charges. The cost of a standard 32-page booklet, which used to cost 100 Ghana cedis, has been increased to 500 Ghana cedis. A 644 Ghana cedis charge will be imposed on the 48-page booklet. The latest decision by the ministry has sparked public debate, with some Ghanaians questioning the rationale behind the new charges. But Sector Minister Shirley Botchwey explains the rationale behind the increased fees.
Mentioned it. Ghana's passport cost $8. The next country within our region of West Africa is Liberia, which costs $40. Government spends 400 cedis on every passport that we give out. It means that the passport applicant pays 100. The government absorbs, the state absorbs 300. It cannot be the case that it will continue, because it is affecting even our operations. And Ghanaians are complaining that, the service, it takes long to get a passport and all of that. If government is subsidizing heavily passports, it is difficult to provide any good service to Ghanaians. We are the lowest, $8, the equivalent of $8 to acquire a passport. And today, as we speak, we have the national identification that is working very well. So that's our primary source of identification, no longer the passport. And even those who have the Ghana ID, the national ID, can travel into the country with it. So then I'm asking humbly Ghanaians that please, if you do not have need for a passport, and because you cannot afford it, please, humbly, I'm asking you not to go for a passport, because it's no longer your primary source of identification. The national ID is, the Ghana card is. And we need to ensure that we improve our services, which is why we've had to increase it. Parliament has had to agree to increase the cost of passports. It's not because we want to impose a financial burden on Ghanaians. No, it's just because we need to have applicants pay the realistic fees, so that we in turn can also provide them with a good service.
Earlier this week, Ranking Member on Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, indicated that his outfit will call for a reduction, given the sharp rise in the cost of new applications.
They can adopt a gradualist approach. Even that, we said they should adopt a gradualist approach, not in one fell swoop, slapping Ghanaians with these astronomical hikes. But we now know that they didn't take our recommendations. They took advantage of the fees and charges review, inserted it in there, and so it didn't come back to our committee. It was late. And I must clarify that once this is late, it required 2/3 of MPs voting against this ally, because it matures in 21 days. It's like a moving train.
But Foreign Affairs Minister Shirley Botchwey says the intention is not to impose financial hardship on Ghanaians.
With a good experience when they come looking to procure passports. So this is what I can say for now about it. It's not because we want to impose financial burdens on them. No. Thank you.
The ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee says he will resist this. Is it, if they plan to resist it, they initiate steps to resist it?
I am surprised that anybody would say they would resist it, because this came from Parliament. Fees and charges come from Parliament of Ghana. We make a presentation to them. We give them the bare facts of what it is, and they know. He's a ranking member on Foreign Affairs, on the Foreign Affairs Committee, and he knows the issues to do with passports, how much it costs and all of that. We've presented to them, the Parliament is aware of this, and this document, fees and charges, came from Parliament. So I haven't heard him say that. I'll be surprised if he did say that, because it came from Parliament, and he's aware of the difficulties that we are going through. Well, Parliament agreed to increase it, and so it's been done. If Parliament decides that we should go back, we'll have to look at it. It's Parliament that has decided.